Hello, my haters. I hope you can see me and hear me. Please write me in the chat if everything is cool, because I used to fuck up every stream of hate race, and I guess this one is the first one when everything is going smooth. We started just right on time, and everything is technically good. I hope so. Write in the chat if you can hear me, and also. Don't forget, as always, write in the chat where you're from, which country, which city if you want. For us, it's important. We want to know. And while you are there, like us and subscribe, because for YouTube, it's important. If YouTube sees that you do these actions, like subscribe, like notifications active, YouTube understands that you like our video, and then show this video to more people. Okay, I propose we wait for some time while everyone is here. We have some good news for you. I would say really good news for you. I will announce them a bit later. Now let me tell you a bit what we are doing here. It will be our new piece of content on Wednesdays, because I understand Friday is a fun day. You finish your work, you want to have some beer, you want to meet with the friends, and yeah, I also would prefer having a beer after a hard working week rather than sitting at home watching YouTube. But I'm really happy. I'm really happy that there is still people who is with us on Fridays. We really appreciate it. Also on this piece of content, I will be alone, talking to you, telling a bit of our news of the project, and the key thing I will be telling, basically, whom are we hating this week, and especially why do we hate them, because it's important. Yeah, like I see many of you asking in the chat, oh, what is the hate of the week? Why do we hate them? And it's not obvious for some of you, and I totally understand that it's okay, because basically, as of today, we decide whom should you hate, and I think it's a good idea to have some minor explanation why we did such a decision, why we choose this company or these people to hate. Hi, man, Martin. Hi. Okay, I propose we wait couple more minutes and then we start the stream, because we need some time for people to come on a stream. Hey, Martin, is everything okay? Sound okay? Picture okay? Write me on the chat to be sure that everything is fine this time. And yeah, I'll be alone talking to you. Ladies will join me on Friday, and we will have a new co-host this Friday. I hope you will like her. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, just some information about this piece of content. It will be called Hatesplaining, and this one is the first Hatesplaining, and I'm here today to give you an insight into this week's hate of the week. So the topic we choose this time is about losers, like this week hate. Those who threw fair competition out of the window because they could not compete in. And yeah, I totally understand that the big sport, it's not about fair competition. It's a big sport. It's for, like, for example, when you go to Olympics and you fight for a golden medal, it's like 50 people or 100 people, like 100 top people from all over the world competing in one sport. So yeah, there is no way everyone playing a fair game. So people cheat, and people cheat a lot. I will show you two small videos before we start, for you to better understand that these people we'll be talking today about, they are not the only ones. Everyone does it. but not everyone is getting caught. Okay, so the first video I want to show you, it's Nick Diaz. It's a fighter from MMA, telling what he's seeing about fair competition in MMA.
My life. That's another thing I'll tell you right now. I know all the fighters, and they're all on steroids. All you motherfuckers are on steroids. All you motherfuckers, all you're on steroids. I already know that. Everybody knows that. I'm the only person.
Yeah, so that's basically it. And the second one, it's Nate Diaz. It's a guy from UFC, amazing fighter, and that's what he says.
Were you surprised that John Jones tested positive?
Everybody's on steroids.
Yeah, and that's totally true. Speaking about big sport, because it's a big sport. You have to compete in with all of the world, and everyone. I wouldn't say 99% of sportsmen they use drugs, and they use lots of drugs. But in our list today of 4 people, it's Lance Armstrong, Jeremy Maya, Stanley Wilson, and Pete Rose. These are the sportsmen with heavy addictions, and they use drugs more than anyone, and they've been caught multiple times. And the one thing when you use drugs and you become best in your sports and you win it and everything is cool, really everyone is doing drugs in big sport. But if you're doing smart, then I'm not considering, but everyone considers it's okay. They're not being caught and so on. But some of the sportsmen, they went way too far, and we decided and they lost everything because of their addiction. Not even because of being tested positive, but because they couldn't stop in the right time. And these are the 4 sportsmen we will be talking today. Okay, guys, hello everyone, but write in the chat where you're from, which country. Okay, so the first and the greatest sportsman which been caught on drugs, and he used them he invented basically in the cycling. They started all this thing with doing drugs, and he invented being on all of the drugs you can find and inject and eat and drink and so on, just to win. And it's Lance Armstrong. The funny thing, when the cycling started, they didn't use they didn't test on the drugs so good as they do now, because they didn't expect to. Okay, you have Tour de France, you just cycle and that's it. So cyclists basically introduced drugs and all this medicine to increase their performance to the big sport. I see. Do you plan to have an IDO? Yes, we plan to have an IDO, and we plan to have an IEO, and we plan to have an INO. So many short words, and I will we have exact plans now, and I will tell about it in 10 minutes, I guess, as soon as I finish explaining whom we hate this week. So returning to how to hate better on Twitter. Yes, Twitter is the best, but if you find this person on any other social media, do it, no problem. Just put our hashtag Red of the Week so we could find it. And if it's some, I don't know, your local social media like Weibo or anything like WeChat, and we don't monitor it, right on our Telegram chat where everyone is talking, that guys, I hated this person here, he has a social media in this social network, please see, and we will do so. Don't worry. So for Lance Armstrong, this guy went so far, no one knows really, but I saw a couple of documentaries about cycling, and especially Lance Armstrong, and they used all of the drugs you can imagine, and in certain moment the dude starting putting in new blood, because he was training so much, And when you train, like usually sportsmen, they take a break before competition to have some rest, to fill their blood with oxygen and so on and so on, and to make their blood clean from all of the stuff you get after like heavy training. So what he did, he was training until very last moment, and then he was taking all of the medicine and basically putting a lot of new blood inside, like a fresh blood, and some people even say like kids' blood, to have like a fresh, nice blood ready for competition. And this guy, he won 7 Tour de France. Just watching YouTube, what is Tour de France, and it's a crazy race. Like normal person, I wouldn't do Tour de France on a bicycle, even if I would have 3 weeks, maybe in 5-6 weeks I would, but it's a crazy race, and he won 7 of them, and he was a legend. Lance Armstrong was a legend of cycling, but because he fucked up with his drugs and his medicine and everything, now everyone remembers Lance Armstrong. Yeah, it's that great cyclist that used so much drugs and so crazy drugs to win. It's just impossible. People doing documentaries just about the drugs he used, and that's not a best memory you want to leave after such a career and after such things. So he's our loser number 1, who fucked up his legacy because of being caught doing drugs a lot. Okay, I see some chat is going on. Germany is here. Hey, you're the first guy from Germany. I saw people from Austria on our Friday Hate show. So yeah, welcome Germany. I really like Berlin. I used to work for German company Roland Berger for 7 years, and I've been to Germany a lot. But Berlin is my love. We're gonna vote for the weekly red. Yes, we're gonna vote, and you will have to choose one of these 4 people who will become the red of the week. I want Macron as a drone red. Okay, noted. I want to do Amber Heard, and I already asked our artists to start. So yeah, Macron is a good idea. I think we'll collect a couple of such proposals to have, 5 at least, and we will do voting on the chat to find the best red to draw. Why do we hate sportsmen? We don't hate sportsmen. We hate people who fucked up their sports career because of doing lots of drugs and being heavily addicted. For example, Genry Maya, he's a baseball player from Mets, and he was really good player, and he was known for stomping the ground after collecting a save. And in 2016, Major League Baseball stomped his career in the ground as he became the first player to receive 3 strikes for using performance-enhancing drugs and getting banned for life. And it's so stupid. You're top baseball player, they have salaries 50-70 millions per year. It's not NFL, but still it's really, really good being a baseball player in the United States, especially being one of the best baseball player. And you have the life, everything is cool, and you have first strike. Okay, you normal person who want to continue his career, maybe he won't be number 1, but still he already did lots of steroids, so he's in a good shape. We can continue just playing good. But what he does, he gets a second strike. Okay, for even for a person like him, it should be an alarm clock. Okay, you have 2 strikes. To have 2 strikes is totally enough. You can lose everything, and you can destroy your legacy. And what he does, he keeps doing performance-enhancing drugs and totally destroys his career with life ban into baseball league. And as far as you understand, if you are not playing in the United States baseball leagues, there is not many baseball leagues that can provide you at least 5% of your ex salary. So it's so stupid. It's not that we want to hate sportsmen. We want to hate losers from sport. That's what I would call people who don't understand from the first time or the second time or even the third time. I mean, maybe he did after 3 strikes, but like he had so many chances and he fucked up. Czech Republic, welcome Czech Republic. Prague is a nice city. Prague and Hradec Králové, only 2 cities I've been into Czech Republic. But I'm not really into beer. But Czech Pilsner, it's so good. And like everywhere in the world, you have like 0.3 liter glass and half a liter glass. In Czech Republic, you have a liter glass, like the whole liter, and it's amazing. Yeah, Czech Republic, nice. Hi, I don't like Peter Rose. Yeah, me neither. I think he will win, but we'll see. I would love to know more about haters type, warriors, and so on. Okay, I will tell you more about haters types as soon as I tell you about Stanley Wilson. And now we move to NFL, American Football League. And Stanley Wilson, he was like really good player, but he had serious problems with cocaine. And basically he battled a cocaine habit throughout his career in American football. And he tried to leave his addiction so hard that he got a strike 3 times. And the last one was just right before Super Bowl. And as far as you know, like Super Bowl, it's like a greatest event in NFL, greatest championship in NFL. And NFL is like in general, in all of the sports, it's the wealthiest league, the wealthiest sport. They build stadiums for NFL, for like every team has a stadium, and they spend like $2.5-3 billion US to build just a stadium, and financially it works. So they earn so much money, then you can build a stadium. Like they used to build a stadium in the United States for $2.5 billion US, and they fucked up with the roof a bit, so they spent another 700 million just to repair the roof, and still it pays out in like 15 years. And it's crazy. Like, and you're already like in a top sport, in a nice team, and you have a Super Bowl game, and you had 2 strikes because of cocaine. What should you think about to take cocaine again and fuck up with the test and again, lifelong ban? Like, he's totally banned from NFL. And what he did, he like really went hard into cocaine again. He still has some money. And like, as far as I see, when Stanley Wilson heard that life ban from American football, and he's like, yeah, now nothing will distract me from just doing cocaine 23 hours a day. And it's crazy. The guy's a loser. Okay, about Warriors, Elite, and Primes. What is the idea after it? Our community grows super fast. It grows a couple thousand people a week. And for us, it becomes harder and harder to manage it in the right way. And now we're just warming up with all this haters attack. It's not that serious yet, but we're waiting until community is strong enough, like to go real. And we understand that to do that, we need like a really nice management of our haters community, to put it just like all of the power in one point. Because if you want to change something, you need to put all of the power on a lever in the right point, in the right direction, in right time, to see something is happening. So to do this management, I can't do it alone. I try to, but it's just impossible to do it alone. So I need help. And I've been thinking, yeah, I can hire like a big team of managers, but that's the thing, when you hire people from the outside, they don't really believe in your project. I could spend a year and find 15 people who do believe and they understand what I want to do with this project and so on, but it's hard. It's hard and it takes long. And same time, I have you guys, our haters, and you already understand what we are doing and what we are coming to and what we will do in the future. And like, you are the best people to help me with that. So what I think of, we will choose 10-15 people now. They will be called Haters Prime. They will have to do some tests to prove that they are real haters and they're committed and they want to invest their money and their skills in doing what we want to do at the end. And this haters elite, they will be on contact with me. We will, I'm really sorry, Haters Prime. They will be on a contact with me. We'll be in one team deciding how to do our haters attack best. And we need our haters army, our haters warriors. Basically, the most important part of our power. Basically, people who go and hate. But I did lots of management consulting, and it's impossible when 15 people rule or command 25,000 people, because this way you have like 2,000 people for one person. It's impossible to manage 2,000 people for one person. That is why we have our officers. It's Haters Elite. Haters Elite, it's a bigger group, I would say 80, maybe 100 people who will be in a power or Haters Prime. So Haters Prime will choose their Haters Elite, will form a small officer group, each prime, of 8 to 10 people, and he will set the task for army. And then Haters Elite, they go and they choose, each of them choose 30, 50 warriors, because one person can control 50 warriors. 50 for one, it's okay. It's a nice ratio. And in this way, with our system, we can do really controlled, really effective haters attack, which really matters and which really can change things, because our community is a power and we will show this power to the world. So the idea which stands behind all this system with Prime, Elite, and Warriors, all three of them are same important. The only difference that Haters Warriors, it's the main power, but they will join us just for the attacks. Haters Elite will spend some more time on the project because they will have to manage the warriors, they will have to talk to the elites, to the primes, and they still do some management for the attacks, and they still have to invest a bit more time. And for Haters Prime, it's for like really committed people who want to change something in this world, and they will have to invest much more time than elites and warriors, but still they will have impact on what we do, and they will have direct contact with me. And in this way, we will really build a haters army and be ready. All of the media will be writing about haters army on the news in 1 year minimum. So yeah, that's the idea. And we're doing cabinet on the website, like to do all this management simple and understandable. And also we will do the monetization. So we will reward all the participants, not only with Horcruxes, but also with coins and so on. So we will make it like financially interesting also for you, and it may be like a side job for some of you. And we're still in development. It's really hard to do it from the UX UI side, but it's on progress. And as for now, we recruit the people to our army on our Discord server. So join Discord, even if you don't use Discord regularly. I also don't. I use it for sometimes for gaming, but that's it. But that's not hard. It takes, I don't know, 3 minutes to register with your Google account, and you can join the army. And you will, if you want to be Prime or Elite, you must do it. If you want to be Warrior, you can remain on our Telegram chat and follow Twitter. You will have all the announcement. But if you want to be Prime or Elite, you will have to join Discord. And as soon as we introduce Cabinet on our website, you will be able to use it there. Okay, so I spent too much time on this. Let's move further to Petros, the last guy. and he's crazy, and he's not about drugs, but he's still one of the losers who let his addiction totally destroy his career. And he was playing baseball, and he's one of the most famous people to get thrown from professional sport. Even though he was like really good sportsman, the skinhead used to gamble. Like gambling, it's hard to stop, and it's so stupid because just from the beginning you know that you will lose, but you still go and gamble, whatsoever. So he used to gamble, and one time he gambled his own team because he was like really cool baseball player. He earned a lot. He lost all of the money on gambling, and he moved into his career and he became like team manager. And one time he was trying to put his team as a bet, and like he totally destroyed his career. Like he fucked up everything. That's why he's on the list. And for me, Pete Rose is the craziest guy because, for example, Lance Armstrong, yes, he was using drugs heavily, but he won 7 Tour de France. I can use all of the drugs in the world. I won't win even 1 Tour de France. He did it 7 times. So he was amazing athlete even without drugs. He just wanted to be like crazy good. And same for the others. Like everyone is doing drugs, not everyone is caught. It's really stupid to do it 3 times, but still. But gambling, it's just it's way too stupid. So I would vote for Pete Rose, but it depends only on you whom you choose. And if you don't like how we choose the targets for hate, write us on the chat. Propose your ideas, and we are always open. We read the chat, and we read the chat on YouTube on our streams. We have streams weekly, so propose, and we will listen to you. If the idea is good, we will propose it to all of the community, and yeah, we will implement it. Same on the chat. Everyone see chat. So if you have a good idea, propose it. People discuss it. People like it. No problem. It's here. Like our idea to provide a tool, not to make you hate someone. We want to provide you the tool where you can organize yourself, because like we are haters, but we lack organization, and we provide you the tool where you can organize yourself to do this hate like really effectively, and to show the real result to the world, and make people all around the world talk about us, about the haters. Okay, last thing for today. Nice news I wanted to tell you about. We agreed on our first IEO and our first INO and our first IDO. We can't tell you like right now what are the platforms, because we are still finalizing some minor details, but we will do public announcement, I hope, next week. And with one platform we will do token sale, and also maybe in 3 weeks after token sale we will do NFT sale. Token sale will be done with vesting, 12 months vesting, according to our white paper. We call it white paper. And don't worry about the price. Because of the vesting, you are totally secure in the price. And when it will be unfrozen in 1 year, I'm really afraid even of the size of our community. So as soon as we will go for a second sale, I expect this price minimum double. So yeah, stay tuned for this announcement. And with the same platform, we're doing IEO together. We also go for NFT sale for one of the reds. I can't tell you which one they are still choosing, but I hope next week we will agree on which red we are selling with them, and we will announce it. Also, we are integrating with really big platform next week. We are also finalizing now the details, and they also want to sell our NFT. So yeah, as soon as we agree on everything, all of the like minor details and all, we will announce the platforms, we will announce the dates, and I think it will be in 3 weeks. So today's 21st, so it will be end of the second week of October. So yeah, stay tuned, and let's show our hate and how strong is our community. Okay, I think that's it for today. 30 minutes, perfect. Usually for me it's hard to do in less than 1 hour, but yeah, this time I did in 30 minutes. I'm proud of myself, and thank you guys for being with me. I still have couple minutes for your questions. If you have any, ask them right now in the chat. If you don't, then 30 minutes, this is it. Short and precise. Now you know why we are hating this for, and you have a chance to choose wisely. I hope you will. I honestly do. Okay, no questions from your side. Thanks for being with me, and share this video with your friends, because the bigger our community, the stronger our community, the more impact we can do. And you all will be amongst the ones who did this impact. So yeah, stay with us and make this hate strong.